Just Let Me 22 here with Crate Junkies, and got some more stuff to show you. This little stack right here, I gotta get the weight off of my my record player, so let's get going and showing them. Man, I got a tongue ring, and I'm wearing a girl's tongue ring because my big one, I was eating a cheesesteak earlier and I swallowed the fucking ball. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. I just hope I didn't inhale it because it can end up in your lung. I'm like really worried about that ever since I heard about it. Like fucking worried about everything. I'm such a hypochondriac. But anyway, let's get on with it. Shantae, Dance to This. 12-inch single. Pretty cool. Next, this is another Esham record. This is off of his album Repentance. 12-inch single for the song All Night Every Day, or All Night Every Day. And if you, like I said, if you don't know who Esham is, he's an underground Detroit rapper. Basically worked with the likes of people you might know, Insane Clown Posse, Kid Rock. I don't know if you ever worked with Kid Rock, but I know they're all from the same city. Eminem. Eminem actually mentioned Esham in a song once. But he was around way before Eminem even started rapping. I mean, this guy's old school Detroit rap. As old school as you can possibly get. Esham was doing shit before any of these guys, and he never really blew up. He's definitely well known in that area, but other than that, he never really made it worldwide, besides with Psychopathic Records. Next, 12-inch single for Crisscross, Jump. Next, Supercat, Ghetto Red Hot, 12-inch single. Anybody that can guess the movie I'm watching and put it in the comments, you get an extra bonus. Maybe I'll send you a record. Chub Rock, Lost in the Storm. If you can guess this movie, I'll give you a bonus. This is PM Dawn. The song is Plastic. The Funk You Tomorrow remix is on here. PM Dawn's pretty cool. Next one, another 12-inch single. This is actually from '85. It's pretty old. Third World. Sense of Purpose. Pretty cool. Next one is Run DMC 12-inch single. This is from 2000 though, or 2000, yeah, from 2000. So it's not one of their old tracks. It's actually, it's called It's Over, featuring Jermaine Dupri. But I got these first couple records, I got all these for $6. Everything I've showed you so far. DJ Quik, Trouble remix, and Murda One Case. And the one song is with Pharoah Monch, and the other song is with Benny Siegel and Sugar Free. Next one. This one's the only one I got that's a little beat up. The vinyl's a little scratched up. Nothing deep, DJ scratches, light scratches. It'll probably play. But this is Soul Food by Goody Mob. I had to get it because I love that cover. I love the soul food. You got some fried chicken, got some collard greens, some grits, some cornbread. I don't know exactly what those are. They look to be pig's feet. I think they're pig's feet. That's what they look like. But good old soul food, the Tabasco label. This one's actually pretty cool. I didn't know at first until I got home and read the back of it. It's this actually has the Lynch Mob, Yo-Yo, MC8, Be Real from Cypress Hill, Threat and Ice Cube, and a couple other guys are on here. DJ Pooh, Get the Fist. I don't think I ever heard that track. Next one is MC Shan, I Pioneered This. It's another pretty good hip-hop joint, old school. Next one's Mad Cobra, Flex. Everybody remembers this joint. All those so far for $6. And these next two. And all the ones I showed you. Candyman, DJ Quik. I actually thought this was Candyman, like the old school Candyman that sang the song Knockin' the Boots, but I don't think it is. It's just DJ Quik doing a song called Candyman, I think. I haven't listened to it yet, so I don't know. Poison, Gangsta, or Poison, Belle Biv DeVoe. Every time I see Belle Biv DeVoe, I think of Poison because it's like my favorite track. It is definitely a classic, and the video's a classic too for the track Poison. But they did a lot of other good stuff. This is a good track too, Gangsta. Belle Biv DeVoe. Now we're getting out of those, getting into some other finds. This is the Fifth Dimension. Go Where You Want to Go. Lately been getting into that funk, soul, stuff big time. As you'll see later on in this stack, I picked up a couple more things. Ever since I started listening to Funkadelic, and then I picked up that, what else did I pick up? That Parliament record. Man, I've been really digging the funk stuff. And I realized something. When I was in my teens, in the 90s, I was listening to rap a lot, but before I was listening to rap, I was listening to Michael Jackson and Jackson 5 a whole lot. And other Motown people too, not just Jacksons. But, I noticed that when I was a kid, I used to love, soul and funk type stuff, but I never really realized it. When I started listening to hip-hop, one of the reasons why I think I stuck around in hip-hop and listened to it so much is because a lot of their beats and a lot of their samples came straight out of old funk and old soul music, and I think that's what really kind of kept me involved in hip-hop and made me love it so much, is because I love that stuff. And now that I'm going back and listening to, guys like the Fifth Dimension, Funkadelic, Parliament, stuff like that, Teddy Pendergrass, fucking Marvin Gaye, whatever, all that shit, you start to realize just how timeless that music is, and, it'll be around forever. I mean, hip-hop will be too, but anyway. Next one I got, this is, I showed this in my last video, but this is another copy, and this is really cheap. Got this for $3. It's not, I wouldn't say the jacket's mint condition. It's pretty damn close to it. But my other one that I got, the jacket was beat, and it was $1, and this one was $3, but the jacket's really nice. And the vinyl on this is like immaculate. I mean, it's mint. So I'm really happy to get a mint copy of this for really cheap. I mean, it was $3. I'll never see that record. Now, this is a reissue here, and this is on For Men with Beards, which does, most of Funkadelic's reissues. I think Maggot Brain that I have is on that too. It's the Men with Beards reissue, 180 gram vinyl, and I'll open it up for you and show you the gatefolds. This is one that I'm going to be pumping out tomorrow morning, so I'm definitely going to open this up. Here it is. Killer, awesome reissue. I mean, it's heavy. Two album set, double LP, 180 gram vinyl. Really nice. And this is United States of America Eats Its Young by Funkadelic, if you didn't know. If you look here at the picture, it's a picture of Statue of Liberty with an American flag over eating what looks to be like babies, which is kind of fucked up. But leave it to Funkadelic to have some crazy record covers, which I really like about them. The Maggot Brain one is probably one of their most well known, but they have some really awesome record covers. Next one I got is Instant Funk by the Witch Doctor.
Thanks for stopping by, but as you can see,
I don't know. Just looked interesting. It was cheap, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It looks, when you turn it over, it looks a little, I don't know. It looks a little hokey, but I don't know. I mean, then again, the front looks really interesting. So we'll see. We'll see what it's about. Maybe you guys can let me know. Next one. This one I had to get. It's a little ripped. You see this big rip here at the bottom? But I had to get it because you can see this guy's balls, and I just like it. I mean, I don't really like his balls, but I like how it's kind of like, it's got to be kind of rare. Maybe not, but this is the Lord's, like a virgin. And you got this guy dressed up. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, his nuts are right there. You can see him. And then you got the back cover, which is pretty nice. I mean, the vinyl's in good shape. But it's really cool. I mean, it's not cool that you could see his nuts, but in a way it is. Like, it's something you don't see every day on a record cover. So, if okay. Anyway, some more 12 inches. This is DRS, Gangster Lean. Man, when I was a kid, this was one of my favorite tracks. Like in the mid 90s, I think. I forget when this came out. 93. This is for my homies. Can you tell me? I'll never let go of his memory, so his son will know. Ha! The cry no more, cause God got his back. I said God's got his back. This is a good song, man. I mean, if you're into that R&B type flavor, man, but like with a little gangster twist, DRS, Gangster Lean, man. I'm telling you, gotta check that track out. Good track. Then I found Bismarcky. Biz is doing Going Off, The Doo-Doo, and Vapors. 12-inch single, still in the shrink, on Cold Chillin'. The vinyl is really freaking good. So, this is a good find. On Cold Chillin', Bismarcky, Vapors, man, you can't beat that. It was like $1. Next one is Run DMC, Walk This Way, 12-inch single. Found that. That was $1. And this is pretty good too. I mean, it ain't got an inner sleeve. It's just a little dusty. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Dude, there was original Houdini Freaks Come Out at Night. There was all this shit, but it was a little scratched up. There was even this Spoonie G Records. Or no, Schoolie D Records. I gotta search that up and see what that's all about, but it looked like it was hand drawn. There was like 3 records. I put all these records aside at the shop because I want to ask the dude if I can get them for a little cheaper because they're all scratched up and shit. So I'll be showing those to you because most likely he's gonna let me get them for $1 a piece. So if that happens, I'll get them and I'll show them to you. But right now, I'll just show you what I got. Obviously, next one. This one is pretty cool. It's a blank label, black and white, completely blank. It's in a nice sleeve and it's in really good shape, like it's in mint shape. All right. Now I wasn't gonna get this, but then I looked over here on the thing, on the barcode down here, and it's for DJs only. Jump Around, Sexy MF, House of Pain, and Prince. So I don't know if this is like Prince on one side and House of Pain, Jump Around the other side, or if it's like some type of compilation where they did a mix-up. But I thought that sounded pretty cool, like Prince and House of Pain on the same record. I think it's Jump Around and Sexy MF, House of Pain, and Prince. So it's probably one song on one side, one song on the other side. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. It's just a promotional thing for DJs, but I had to get it, man. I had to. Next one, original pressing. Oh yeah, baby. The original. Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill. Right there it is. There it is. It's definitely not 100% shape. But let me tell you that it has no, really don't even have any scratches. And if it does, they're very light. It just needs a good scrubbing. Basically, I got this for history purposes because this is like, a lot of people like to say this is the first hip-hop song, the first rap song. Not necessarily true, but, you know, it definitely goes down in history, you know what I mean? And it's nice to have in the collection. Next one, there was 2 copies of this. This is the best one I could find out of the 2. This is Hip Hop Array by Naughty by Nature. They also had the 12-inch single of OPP, but that was a little beat up. Like, that was one of the ones I set aside to see if I can get it for $1. But this ain't bad. I mean, the jacket's a little fucked up. The record's pretty good. Just needs to be cleaned. But that was cool. Next one, this is a song called Respiration by Mos Def and Talib Kweli. Obviously Black Star. And this is really nice. This is on Ruckus Records. It's Respiration's the name of the song. And this probably came out somewhere around 2000, 2001. Almost positive, because that's when they started fucking with Ruckus Records. That's basically when they came out. When they hit the scene, it was around 2000. It was around the same time Eminem hit the scene. I remember, because they were all on Ruckus together. There's something in here. There's like a Ruckus Records little insert. It is just a 12-inch single, but it's really nice. It's in good shape. I wish there was a date on there, but there is no date. I really wish there was a date, though, but there's not. Anyway, next record here. This is the Fifth Dimension, Loves, Lines, Angels, and Rhymes. Now, for some reason, I keep on thinking I have this, but I don't know. I'm going to have to check and see. If I do, if I have this and nobody else has it, let me know and I'll send it to you. But I don't think I do. But then there's something, I think maybe I seen it in a video, and that's what happened. Like, I seen it in a video, and I don't know, it seems weird back here. Like, oh, here we go. That flips up back there. It's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I don't think I have this. And this is on Bell. Fifth Dimension, y'all. Next one. Man, I like the cover, man. This is some nice shit right here. This is Cheesecake right here. This is Cheesecake cover. This is called Phase O is the name of the group. And the name of the album is called Good Dang. Check that out. Ooh, right? Dude, if she just had some knee-highs on and like some panties instead of shorts, that would just be one amazing cover. I mean, it's already amazing. Look at her sucking on the ice cream. Ooh, baby. Then you got like and this is it's not still sealed, but it's still in the shrink. This is on SHG or whatever the fuck that is. And this was a little expensive. This was like $8, I think, or $6 or $5. I don't know. I had to get it though. Some good soul funk stuff. I'm not really sure exactly what's on here, but it just looks really interesting. Next thing, I got another reissue here, and this one I don't think is a gatefold. We'll open it up just for the hell of it, because I'm gonna open it anyway. Because I don't keep reissues like this sealed. There's no reason to keep this sealed. It's a cheap $11 reissue of Funkadelics, or Parliament, sorry.
She can date whoever she wants.
Glory Hall A Stupid. Pin the tail on the funky. Or pin the tail on the funky. And now, when I went to pick this up, there was an original copy there. In really good shape, too, but they wanted $25 for it. I figured $11 for the reissue that's going to be perfect, or $25 for the original that's probably going to have skips and hisses and stuff. And I don't mind skips and hisses. Actually, to be honest, I prefer them. But I couldn't pass up $11. And it's a reish, and it's still on that same label, which is nice. It looks, it's 180 gram vinyl. I mean, the bottom line is this is going to play a lot better than the original. There's no doubt about that. So I went with this one for $11. It's in great shape. And, you know, I already have a couple Funkadelic reissues, so why not a Parliament? When I have more money one day, I'll grab that, just to have the original. And last but not least, this is Superman. I had this record. The reason why I picked this up is because I had this record when I was probably 3 years old. I still remember the label. I still remember the way it looks. What's really fucking funny is, like, this could be the record I had. Who knows? You know, it's in the same state I live in. Oh, man, I had to grab it because I just remember this. Like, I mean, This was one of the records I had. I don't remember where I got it or how I got it, but I do remember having this when I was a kid. And when I seen it for $1, I just was like, you know what? I've got to pick that up. So that is what I got. Just doing a little brief look over here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, I think that's about it. You know what? I never showed this. This is, I got this at a yard sale. This is Melissa Etheridge, Breakdown. This is really nice. It's got photos in it. Got this for $1. Never really showed that. Figured I'd show that. And along with that, I got U2's Battle and Hum. And this was like, it's mint. I mean, like, they bought it in, I guess, the 80s when it came out. I guess, what, 88? And they bought it and just kind of just sat there. It never was used, never opened. I mean, they might have played it once or twice. This is the same people I got my sealed copy of the Best of the Doors from. Because, I mean, all their records were like mint, and they didn't touch them. They had a couple Fleetwood Mac and a Madonna that I really should have grabbed now that I look back on it. Hey, look at that one. Remember that shit? If you're a 90s kid, you definitely remember that shit. Don't try to act like you don't.
Look at this.
Fucking New Kids on the Block.
The fucking crate junkies. Biatch. Hey, asshole, why don't you fucking go down there and comment on my video? Even if you say, hey, Casey, test dummy, you're a fucking homo. I don't like you. I don't really like your videos. I think they suck ass, and that's why we're not going to watch them or comment on them. The least you could do is leave a hate comment. I would actually appreciate a hate comment more than no comment. So why don't you just hate me? Go ahead. Hate me. Please hate me, because I sit here and make these videos, I put them on the motherfucking internet, and no one comments on them, and it's driving me nuts. I pick up all these good records, I show you guys, and no one gives a fuck. When I watch other people's videos, I start from the beginning, they show something, and I'll say, cool video, even though I didn't see it yet. I'll say, cool video, man, just to get it tight, because I like to be nice to people. And then I'll notice, oh, he showed something, then I'll type about that. Oh, I like that, or this and that. And then I'll see show something else, I'll type about that. You'll see like 3 or 4 comments from me. That's how you know I'm watching your videos, dude. If you see 2 or 3 comments from me, you know damn well I'm watching your motherfucking videos. Now show me that love. Show me that love back. God damn it. Fuck, man. Peace.